Hello and welcome to another episode of Planet Crafter. My name is CyberFairy97. Um, Before we get started with this one, I just want to share some information. This is a slightly different video than normal. Um, I went and redid the entire base. I changed everything. Um, I completely got rid of the old one and put in a new base with a whole different layout. Um, and redid everything. So at the very end, I will go through and do a walkthrough of everything and explain some of my ideas that I had while doing this. And yeah, so I went ahead and did that. And then the first couple minutes of footage that you're gonna see is me just placing things down every now and then. I just went through and like took the little clips of me placing things. Um, it's silent other than the music and then the sound of me placing things. So if that is not what you're interested in, but you would like to see the final product, um, I would suggest going and skipping to about maybe 5 to 6 minutes in, and you should be able to find the very end where I go through everything. I hope you enjoy and have a good time watching it. Well, apparently I died. I was not paying attention to my, like, water and food, I guess. I got really zoned in. That sucks. I was going so well. Ugh. I was so zoned that I like didn't even realize. I was like, why am I dying? Well, I guess we died for the first time, guys. Alrighty. I am back. I have rearranged everything. Um, I made the base completely new. I moved it forward. I did some changes. Some things I'm gonna move later on again. Um, but for right now, they're gonna stay kind of where they're at because it is getting late. As I'm recording this, I spent, I want to say, like 3 or 4 hours rearranging and redoing everything. Moving all of those chests was, and all the vegetubes and all the food growers was kind of a pain. So we do have our water thing that I do want to move eventually, but for right now, it's going to stay where it's at. So yeah, this is the ultimate view of the front of our base here. Thinking it's looking pretty good. I will give you a tour of it. So this is the entrance at the very front. We can go in, and right now the storage area is a little chaotic. I did build this everything in creative and made like an idea of what I wanted to do. I'm gonna quickly get rid of this. And then I did all that, and then kind of made this the way it was there. So I am gonna quickly give you a tour of it all. And mind you, when I was doing this in creative, I was also preparing for things we are gonna get later on. So there's another tier of storage chests, which are larger. I want to say they're like the size of the storage that's in our car. So we should not have so many chests um, when that happens. That's basically what'll happen is we'll get new storage and then I will have less. So then some of the things around here are going to change again. But I've already planned ahead for it and everything that I need. So over here to the left when we walk in is the crafting setup with the recycling machine. So it's kind of just hanging out. It's a little like mechanical area, I feel like. These are here for now. We come in here and we have our auto crafter, which has reach to pretty much all the chests, most of the chests. And it looks like even some of the food growers it's reaching. So that's really good, which means that all the way over to the far end over there. So yeah, this first room here has a ton of storage. It's a mixture of plant stuff, which is all to the left, and minerals, which are all to the right. So then when we come in, we go to the right here. It takes us down this storage walkway. This is also temporary. I really hate this, but I ran out of room. Which then we can come in here to the biolab, where we can craft all of our stuff. We have our incubator over here. We have our DNA manipulator? DNA manipulator. We have some silk. Our silk production is in here since that's where we make our fabric. There we go, got some fabric. This is a chest of some of the things that we use in here. There's that. Then our storage continues. Go back out here to the minerals on this side. And then you have all of our plant stuff that kind of starts around here. Yeah, so once you pass here, this is all plants and like fertilizer. And then this area is our food and water and like the things we can eat. And then algae is a little bit into this room. So we have that. So that is the first floor here. You can come into their stairwell, which has what I made like a little bathroom. There is no toilets, but I did have these faucets, so I went ahead and put those in here. I thought it was kind of a little fun side addition. Not that it's much use. This room I do want to eventually turn into a kitchen. It looks like we will be getting like a fridge, some like kitchen counters, a table. So I think, yeah, we don't have any of those objects right now, but so yeah, we'll have some countertops, we'll have some tables, and things like that. Some other stuff that we'll come across. So I did plan to make this the kitchen eventually. So the storage should only be this middle part and this far one over there. So alright, let's go ahead. Oh, we do have this walkway out here, so let me show you that. We have this little outside area where just some lights. We've got a little garden bed with some beans growing, a beehive, and then my flowers. And then back here, we do have our vegetubes, which I took all the tier 2s, tier 2 vegetubes and got rid of them. So everything is pretty much out here. So those are all our vegetubes. Our energy is still over there. Our heaters are still there. Those I do want to move. I do want to move that as well. Looks like we're going to get a storm. So we'll head back on in. This will give you a chance to see all the fun lighting that I put in. So this is our second floor. We go to the left here, and it takes us to our butterfly garden, which gives us, yeah, just the butterflies. So we go ahead and have our butterflies here, get to see them. You can walk through. There is a little like passageway back here. Kind of just connects the two, this side of the base here. It's gonna go outside. The idea out here is I want to put a sitting area, so we'll do that eventually, where we put a little sitting, nice hangout area. This goes back into the main stairwells as well. But we'll continue this way. So this goes into the biomass, tier 1 biomass lab, I believe. So there's that. We just have this in here. Obviously there's not much going on, but that's what's here. And then you go back through these doors. There's our staircases, and this is the door to the other side. To the right here, temporarily, we have our monitor screens. Purely because I have a plan to make an office with a building that I can unlock with the trading. I think it's like a domed living space, so I really want to do that. So I'm waiting to do that, or to build that, to put my screens away. And then in here we have our food growers going on right now. So that's what's in this room. This might stay, this might change. I'm not sure right now. Kind of just hanging out. I do have a door out here so you can walk out. That, and it's a door that's pretty easily accessible if I'm coming from that way or that way. That way I can get upstairs if I need to. Alright, and then we will head up the stairs. So that's just back around. Up to 3rd floor here. Everything to the right is just a stairwell to go up, and then to the left we have the tree dome where we can get our tree works, which is technically biomass tier 2. But yeah, and then it has a really pretty view here where you can see all of our pressure things and all the stuff around, and it's kind of got a cool view of everything. And then we go back out here, so that's that level. I am going to quickly grab some hydration. You probably will see a clip that I'm going to put in. I'm not sure if I've put it in before you're seeing this or if I put it in after. But I did die. I was so zoned out, just so focused. But yes, I did end up dying. I love this view here. I got the whole mountain over here with that rack over there. So then this is our 4th floor. We have some space outfits here going on, a little storage. And then you have this hallway, which we can see like a clear view. This space in here is saved for something we're going to get eventually, which is why there's a door there. It's to have access to that later on. And then we have our bedroom. So you come on in, and there is a sitting space with a potted plant just hanging out, our bed, and we have our little trophy case. So from the right side, we can see the tree lab, is what I'll call it. From the left over here, you get that really pretty view of the mountains, and the space rack over there with all of that greenery, where you're getting a storm. And then this is a lot prettier of a view when there's no storm, but you have a really pretty view. And I do want to move those and move those so that you have a better look outside without any of that interrupting. But yeah, so that's what we got going on. Our trees are growing out of the mountains here. So that is the top of the base. My idea for the office is to put it one more floor higher. So there is a possibility that I decide to take out this and yeah, this right here and make another staircase. I haven't decided where I'm going to put the office part yet, since I did move it around, um, compared to my creative world. My creative world, I had a little bit of a different layout. Well, this is all very similar, to be honest. This is all like pretty much the same except for my living space up there, and there was going to be a walkway that came all the way around, but I did go ahead and change those things. So, but yeah, so that's that. The idea of the base here is to get a dome on kind of every floor. Oh, go up. Okay. So yeah, I really wanted to have some sort of dome around every floor if I could. Um, every one of them is about 2 floors, 2 or 3 floors in total. So having this one on the second floor um, pretty much makes it all the way up to floor 4. This one makes it up to floor 3, slightly above. It's about, yeah, just above slot of floor 3. And then this one being on floor 3 is obviously taller. So that's the idea. Eventually there's going to be, like I said, something we're putting in here. So this whole space is going to be filled in with stuff later on. But yeah, so that's the stuff we've got going on right now. Of course I left those lights on. Oh yeah, the glow at night above the base is gorgeous. Very cyberpunk feeling, very space. um, it's very blue, but I really like it. So let's go ahead and unlock these. I have the library one that I need to unlock either way, which I have 4 of them, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of those if I can. And then I have 3 new blueprints. So, what I'd like to do is we will go ahead and put some things we do have here away. And I'd like to actually set aside the 3. That way we can see what they are by themselves. So that's what we're gonna do to end off, and then next time maybe we will make up some of that stuff. Ooh, the rain looks so pretty. Alright, so we have those 3. Last time I did this, it did, with all of you, it did tell me there was no more blueprints to unlock for the moment, so that's okay. We will figure that out. Let's go ahead and unlock this library. So I meant to unlock this last time when I did all the blueprints with you guys, and I didn't. So when I was making everything, I wanted to put the library shelves in, and I forgot about them. So those are going to go in the bedroom upstairs. So we have 3 blueprints. Let's see if it'll let us. Oh, it won't. All right. Well, we got the library shelves, and then we'll hold on to those 3 blueprints for next time, since they are our newest stuff. I didn't end up getting to make any of these for right now. They are planned to be put up near the bedroom area or the office. I'm possibly thinking the office. But yes, so we didn't unlock anything new while you guys were gone. I didn't have anything crazy, so other than me dying. Which, like I said, I was so zoned out, didn't even notice that I had done that. But alright, I think that's gonna be all. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you really like the base. Um, yeah. If you are enjoying watching, please leave a like, and hopefully you're subscribed, but if not, that's alright. Um, if you stick around, maybe consider it. Alright, you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.